Never thought I'd do this again, but here we are. I'm doing a vlog? So just like going back to my roots, starting my vlogs again. Been really hesitant on releasing some of the footages I had before. I mean, I tried and I attempted to do vlogs back maybe a year ago, and didn't happen because I was just so picky on what I was gonna put out. And just thinking about it now, like, I wish I did release content beforehand and shared all the experiences that I had previously, especially when I went on these trips to Nam with the crew. I wish I filmed more when I was there and showed you guys what we were doing there. But I think a part of me then didn't have the motivation to put anything out because I wasn't in the right mindset, I guess, and I also didn't really want to put out content that you guys weren't really interested in. I don't know. It was just it's a whole mental thing. I just didn't think that whatever I put out would be good enough for you guys. So now I'm just trying to get back on this train and document everything that I've been working on. And there's things that I wish that I did cover, but here I am, just talking shit. Okay, so I'm not really going into to detail on how I make beats, not just yet. But I will share this though. Like, I've become lazy, and I really don't have time to go digging and go through my library of all the samples that I've sampled in the past. Yeah, so now what I do is just that I actually have a desktop, and I use that for my main editing. But when I'm at work, or if I'm away from the studio, I just do my rough sketches off of my laptop and using Logic Pro. And the samples that I take or use are actually from Splice. And I know there's a lot of you guys who probably think that it's cheating, or there's some negative thoughts among using sites like Splice, or that you can buy or purchase your samples from. I personally don't care anymore because I don't have time to dig. And if you can use those beats and make something out of it, and make it your own, by all means use it. And I don't mind spending like $20 a month on a service that I can use to make music. So yeah, the cool thing about Splice is that you can actually download their app. And what I usually do is, like, when I'm not at the studio, I go through all the samples that is being released, or whatever I come up with. Like, okay, cool, I need a dope ass kick drum, or I'm feeling some melody. I'll just go through the library and search that out and save it onto my phone. Here, so I open up the Splice app. You can download that. Okay, so it'll show you a list of the top packs and stuff. But let's say they got a new release called Trapscape by Soul Surplus. I go through all this. Cool, right? All these drone sounds. So let's say I like that. I just save into the library of likes, or if you have it organized, you can set folders of types of sounds that you put into, like, or whatever project, like your project, say a looper project that's coming out, you put into that library, and then you can just pick it out later. The cool thing also about this is that, let's say if you want to test that sound out with all these other samples that you collected, you can pretty much use it together and get an idea what the song would sound like. So let's see, what's this? Right. You get the idea. You can put them all together. That's what I do when I'm away. And then when it's time to work on music, I have it all set up there so that I can put together and make beats. So, okay, let's get back to... So again, I usually bring my laptop when I'm at work or away from the studio, get some rough ideas. I'm currently using Logic Pro, and again, I just take beats or samples from, again, I take samples from Splice and import it over. So like right now I'm in Splice. If, let's say, okay, what am I working on here? 80 BPMs. So I have all my likes saved. I don't know if you guys can see that. No, probably not. All you guys can see is my big ass mouth. So I'm gonna search 80 BPMs. Let's see. Probably look for some synths. Let's see. Okay. So anything that I've saved as my likes that are under or at 80 BPMs will be saved here, and I can preview them. So let's say this is the beat I'm working on right now. So I got it running off Logic right now. And then I'll go back to Splice and then I'll test some sounds. Yeah, so that's how I pretty much play around with all the saved samples that I've liked on Splice and test them out before I put it together. But yeah, this is not a sponsored ad by Splice. I'm just sharing what I use. Maybe you guys can use that or find that beneficial of some sort, but I have no shame on what I use. I've been using samples from sample pack CDs from back in the day. I did collect samples from just digging, and I just find it convenient using like services like Splice, you know, online sample providers that you pay a monthly subscription to, and without having to dig. They have it all coded in keys, tempo, style, all that, and it just saves you a lot of time. So that's what I use. Alright, so let's get back to this beat.
spray's pretty strong.
Yeah.
He has concentrated.
Yeah.
Hey Nikki, what happened to when he was in the washroom? Apparently, like I want to.
Are you recording this?
Yeah. What happened to that?
When I went to use the bathroom,
Yeah.
and
Here's some like Table Tutors drama.
the toilet seat was covered, and I opened it, and there was floaties, and the water levels were high.
Was it full of dookie?
there was definitely some dookie in there. And then I had to unclog that shit.
Dedicated. She's so dedicated. Employee of the month.
Are you gonna put this on a vlog or anything?
Yeah.